Hey, it's Erin. Thank you for joining me. This sequence is great first thing in the morning or after a run. So come to your mat and right into downward facing dog. And just draw one heel back and then the other. Spread the fingers wide and press the floor away with your hands. Bend your knees to find length in your spine and draw everything into the midline of your body. Breathe in and out and try to direct your breath to any areas of tension. Press your sit bones towards the ceiling as you draw your heels towards the mat, maybe one and then the other. And just allow the breath to be smooth. Keep the head in line with the upper arms. Walk your feet towards your hands on an inhale and come right into a half lift. So finding length of the spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. And now take the feet about hips distance apart. Bring the middle finger and the pointer finger to touch. Interlace the fingers around the toes. Lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold over your legs. So just maybe finding some tension in the morning, a little bit of tightness in the hamstrings. Allow yourself to fold over your legs, hinging from the hips. Press your sit bones more towards the ceiling. And fold a little bit deeper. Exhale, release your hands. And inhale, grab alternate elbows and allow gravity to just draw you towards the ground. Press evenly into the feet and press your sit bones still more towards the ceiling. Exhale, release the hands and inhale, slowly come up to stand. Allowing the head to just float up last. Good, relax. Inhale, lift arms around and up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, lift arms around and up. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge, using your heart center to dive forward. Good. Inhale, halfway. And maybe press the hands into the shins to find additional length of the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift arms around and up. Press into your feet. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. So just uniting breath and movement. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Adding on here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Good. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back. And square the right hip towards the mat. Press the right hand into the mat. And inhale, open up to the left side. So press the fingertips towards the ceiling and the right hand presses more into the floor. So you're spiraling from the base of the spine through the crown of your head. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, come down. Frame your foot, step back, high plank pose. Hold. Breathe here, reach through the heels as you reach through the crown of the head simultaneously. Peel the chest a little bit more back, and exhale, come all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift heart center. Press into tops of feet. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So just give yourself a moment to breathe here, to reconnect with your breath. Maybe bend your knees, maybe move around, maybe find stillness, whatever feels good. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, lift the right leg behind you. Exhale, step it through the hands. Inhale, press the left hand into the ground and lift the right arm up, spiraling from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, left foot comes to meet right. Half lift. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, lift arms around and up. Exhale, hands come to heart center, Tadasana. And breathe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. So using your whole breath to get there. Inhale, part way. Exhale, step the left foot behind you. Square the left hip down. Press the left hand into the mat and reach up to the sky. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale here. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift heart center. Exhale, tuck toes. Press back, downward facing dog. couple breaths here just to reconnect. Draw into the midline. Inhale, left leg comes behind. Exhale, step it through. Press the right hand into the mat. Inhale, open up to the left side. Good. Extending and reaching up. And exhale, come back to frame the foot. Right foot comes to meet left. Half lift. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, reach around and up. Exhale, hands come to heart center, Tadasana. And now extend the arms out in front of you. Come onto the balls of the toes and come all the way down using the strength of your legs. Come to sit down, hands come beside you. And just come to seated. Oops. Now draw your hands behind your knees and just come all the way down onto your back. Use your fingertips to graze your heels so that you can find the length, and keep your feet about hips distance apart. Inhale and draw your shoulders underneath you and lift your hips towards the ceiling for a bridge pose. Keep the neck long, gaze up. And with an inhale, lift your hips more towards the ceiling, and exhale, you might soften a little bit across the back body and shoulders. Draw everything in to the midline, and exhale, come all the way down. Press the palms into the mat. And inhale here, exhale all the air out, come back into Halasana, tuck toes. So opening the back body, pressing into the hands, great after a run or in the morning to stretch out the back. So tuck the toes, breathe in here. This increases circulation and digestion. It's a rejuvenating posture. And just continue to breathe. Even with the constriction of the throat, allow your breath to be smooth. Inhale and lift the feet towards the ceiling. Dorsiflex your toes. So flex your toes towards your face. Press your upper arms into the mat and reach more through your toes. So just extending, feeling the draining of the lymph nodes. It's a calming posture, stimulates the thyroid. And continue to breathe smoothly here. Really great after a run to drain the lactic acid from the legs. Draw the knees down, tuck the toes under, and come back into plow pose, Halasana. Press the hands into the mat and slowly come down. So using the strength of your core to come all the way down to the mat, extending the legs down onto the ground. And taking just a pause here before coming into fish pose. Pressing the hands into the mat, coming onto the crown of the head, pointing your toes, opening the throat. So before we were constricting the throat, this time opening the throat. And just allowing the breath to be as smooth as possible, taking big breaths in and out. Good. And exhale, come all the way down. Draw the soles of the feet together and come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Here you can take 2 minutes in Shavasana here or in seated meditation. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.